Peace, everybody. It's Majestic Sounds of Found Productions. Um, just bringing another video on the template. I know it's been a while. I've had a lot of things going on in my life and everything. The template did take up a lot of time. I ain't gonna front. I did dedicate a lot of time, to the template. Um, it's still not finished. It is consumer ready, but I ain't even mapped my MPC to that joint yet or not. But anyway, without further ado, man, I'm gonna give you a couple of pages of this template. It's gonna be a series of videos, you know what I'm saying, back to back. I'm gonna try to do them like every single day, either that or every other day. You know what I'm saying? And maybe every other day, so that those who do have the template, the information could just sink in on it. You know what I mean? So we're about to get this cranking. All right, so we just open up FL Studio. I'm gonna do a video one day on how you can do this right here. This is a producer saver right here. Trust me. Look at this shit. Every program I use is right here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to go in the start menu and all like that. I just click from right here. You can actually Google it. It's just, all you got to do is just Google how to add menu items to your context menu. Sorry, I had to stretch. All right, we're opening. And you need to know that anybody who knows anything about the default templates for FL Studio, it take a little second when you make a custom template to open up for FL Studio. And trust me, by the end of this, I'm gonna tell you where you got to put all the files at, all of that. You ain't got to worry about it. Gotcha. Okay, let's get it popping. All right, we're on page 1, which is called the main window, right? And if you see the mouse, this is going to be the new home and the mouse for this video right here. So every now and then I might use it. But for the most part, I'll be using the controller. So the mouse is going to stay over there. Let's go. Open and close playlist right there. If you hit enter, you minimize it. Hit enter again. Well, as a matter of fact, it just goes to the perform section. All right. Close playlist. Channel rack, open and close. Enter, that opens the playlist again. All right, channel rack, piano roll. All right. And this is plugins. You know what I'm saying? Left or right buttons, which is C and D is up and down, G and H in the group. This is the group section. C and D is up and down, respectively. G and H, left and right, respectively. So you keep going across. I got VSTs out the ass. So I would suggest, if you see down there in the bottom corner, right there, you see where it says SRF Studios, Sounds of Found Studios. That's a custom folder. Man, I still know how to do it and anything. It's not, and you'll just add the plugin database. You gotta have a window or the folder that you're trying to add it to in the browser. It has to be open. But for this video, I would take up too much time. But I can tell you that Medicine Man was the one who showed me how to do it. He has literally the best video I've seen on how to do that. All right, so just look up Medicine Man. He got the video. All right, so that's your plugins. Come out of plugins. For some reason, there's a mixer button I'm about to go to, but whenever I hit the mixer button, I think the mixer button is stopping my recording of the screen capture, so it's not working during the screen capture, but it does work. Right next to that is the do it button, which is really just enter, but I just put do it because I just like the way MPC did that. And right next to that is close window, so you can just close any window. And the settings button, for some reason, which brings up this window right here, the settings button stops my recording and takes me to the recording preview, so I won't be hitting the settings button, but it does work. All right, let's drop down to the knobs on page 1. Page 1's knobs. This is patterns. You see, I named the first pattern Rename Me, because when you go to start arranging, boy, let me tell you, you can't be going through pattern 1, pattern 2, pattern 84. You can't do all that. Just rename all your patterns. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, pattern button, the pattern knob will take you through all of your patterns and everything, you know what I'm saying? I have a pattern name button. So you don't even have to worry about using the mouse to right click on it like most people would do. Look, they be like right click and you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to do all that. There's a rename button, literally a rename button for renaming patterns. All right, this is channel select. Oh, let's put the mouse back in its new home, how shall we? This is channel select, which means that it selects channels. I only have 2, so it just looks like that. You know what I'm saying? Or like it's glitching and shit like that. It's just because it's going back and forth between them 2 channels. You can actually use the up-down buttons. You know what I'm saying? You can use the up-down buttons to navigate back and forth. But before I slide off it from right there, I want to go to this page 3 real quick and show you something while I'm in the channel rack. All right, I got a joint called channel rack volume, right? Which whatever the selected channel is, the focus channel, the selected channel, that's what's controlled. So that's channel pan, that's channel volume. But if I went down to this one, notice it's not messing with the first one anymore. It's just doing this one, right? It's just doing this one. And I'm gonna come back to that when I get to that page. All right, so channel select, you got, let's open up piano roll. You got horizontal zoom, a vertical zoom. All right. Horizontal zoom, vertical zoom. Let's close that. You got mixer channels. And if you notice, all of the mixer channels are routed already sub-sending to the effects, right? And yes, there is a dedicated knob for each one. There's a dedicated knob, or it's not even a knob. That's on the jam. I forgot all about that. Oh, that's on the jam. There's a dedicated knob, you know what I'm saying, for each one. As a matter of fact, I'm on the jam right now. I'm just going to push this up right now. Right? This is... you should have been connected to reverb. You should have actually been connected to the reverb. There it is. Oh, that's going to the sampler. See, that's going to the sampler. If I went over to 2, if I went over to 2 on the jam, see, it's sending to the sampler. Right? Okay, and that's all, that's every channel, all of the channels, every single one of these channels from here over to here are mapped to this channel and your sends already. You know what I'm saying? And there's a dedicated knob, a page with knobs that controls it for each one, for each channel. Let's put the mouse back in its new home. All right, and that's on the jam. That's the last 3 pages. F, G, and H of the jam is your sending to the sampler. Now on the studio, there are new pages I just put in there the other day that sends to the reverb, the delay, and the parallel compression. Yeah, my parallel compression, you could change your settings on your parallel compression and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? I just totally have parallel compression set that destroys the audio. I like it like that, and I like pushing up underneath, you know what I'm saying, the way you're supposed to do it, right? So my parallel compression settings are bananas. All right, so let's go to, let's mix the tracks. You can select a different mix a track with a knob. You got your master volume, which is right here. I don't even know why this is this. I think it works when it's a channel rack. Yeah. You got channel rack is a main focus window. It like takes a lot of attention from everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So some things you might have to do, the channel rack has to be in focus. All right, with knob and everything, and that master volume is one of them. It's not a lot, but it's just that one. We're gonna slide over to page 2. Page 2 is called functions, which operates these up here, everything up here. You see moving right there. So we're gonna put the mouse back in its new home. This is the tempo. If you notice, the tempo is controlling in 100s. The reason it's like that is so that it doesn't go all crazy. I could have mapped the solid number, the big tempo number, but then you would have flew from 80 beats a minute to 240 in one turn. So I mapped it to where it just goes slow for you. You know what I'm saying? I just mapped where it goes slow. Let me get back to my tempo I had it at. Alright. Then I got another rack select button. You know what I'm saying? The transport move button worked at one time. I gotta remap. I gotta do something to it. Alright, your next button, your next knob. Oh, damn, I didn't even do these up here. I'm tripping. Alright, here you go. Wait for input. Loop recording. Overdub. Step edit. The Metro button on the studio in the transport section turns the metronome on and off. Let's see. Now we also have at the top right there next to do it and escape, we also have a snap value. You can turn it on, off. My homeboy asked me, he said, yo, okay, well, why would you have it as a button when the knob does the exact same thing? You can turn it off. Let me see if I can get it off. See, it says none. Right? Okay, because there's gonna be times you're gonna be entering notes and you just want to turn it off completely. Right there. You don't want to turn the knob. Hit the button. It'll turn it right off. And of course, that's letter rack select. The scroll, I gotta scroll again because it's not working right in certain type of functions. Then you got another horizontal zoom, vertical zoom. All right, let's turn these off real quick. All right, let's turn those off and sound escape. Okay, go to the next page, and this is really quick. This is a repeat of the page prior, just the first three buttons, because you might not want to have to keep on going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, or wearing your buttons out. So at the top, you have open and close piano roll, open and close playlist, open and close the channel rack. Right? The fourth button mutes the selected channel. Wow, selected channel's muted. I'm gonna go up, selected channel's muted. Right? Turn it back on, turn it back on. Right? Alright, so, okay, and then you got clear notes. Let's move this over. Anyway, let's go to piano roll. I haven't figured out how to enter notes yet, except for when you're recording. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just gonna put some notes in real quick. And I still need to figure out how to move notes. I was close. For some reason it failed me. So, gotta go through that again. All right, now, what happens is you got the clear notes will dump everything. Wow, everything's gone. And you can just undo that. All right? And let's say if you take and you extend this note out. Oh, let me tell you about this E button. Group E button is another undo. There's a difference between the undo knob and the undo button. The undo knob will take you back as many undos as you want to go. As many as you want to go. It doesn't make a difference if you want to go all the way back to the very beginning. The E button is for when you perform an action and you just want to undo that real quick. You just want to, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Like I just extended that note. I hit the E button. It's going to take me back to where I was originally at. But if I go back again, it's just going to keep doing that. Right? Okay, so it's that's a one-step operation for, let's say if I put a note right there, but I wanted to dump that note. Okay, I move this over, and let's say boom. Oh shit, scroll should actually, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But I move these way over here. Tricked it up. Oh my God, I need to put that back, but I forgot where it was at. Bing, it's back, right back where it was at. You know what I'm saying? Let's clear. Oh, so what's selected is cleared. Cool. I just learned that. All right. Let's clear that. And close the piano roll. Okay. Now we got channel volume. Let's see, we there? That's where we at. We got channel volume, channel pan, assign mixer. Assign mixer channel. And this is the rack swing. All right. What else we got here? All right, let's load up sound. Okay. I keep grabbing the mouse. Hey, it gets kind of habitual. To open up, matter of fact, I'm also, no, I need that. To open up your browser, you hold Alt on your computer keyboard, and on page 7, you just hit plugins. That's it, right? And you can still navigate, you know what I'm saying? Your browser like you normally would do. You know what I'm saying? Down. I'm just gonna load a little sample real quick. So off on the controller, I'm hitting the Group D button, Group C button. To close that folder, left button, G. To open the folder, H. Right? But I just found out something when I was actually doing previewing. I was doing the other video, and it kind of like tripped up on me and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? It's for another tutorial, you know. But the best way for auto load to work in this scenario I'm about to do right now, the best way to do it is to load a sampler. Just to load a sampler in there. Like I said, there's a way you have to use the mouse to actually open the channel. You ain't got to do all that. You know what I'm saying? But I just did it just for the hell of it. Now in this instance right now, I could just hit enter. Boom. Oh shit, not enter. Now enter. What was it? There's an auto load, but I don't know where it's at. I should put an auto load on this page right here. That's what I should do. I'm gonna put an auto load on this page, but for right now, I'm just gonna take and put this in here. And let's go to, we're gonna open up two different things. We're gonna open up a VST and a sample. Okay. Okay, in the sample you have on page 4, you have your channel sample properties. So you got your delay, which is right there. You got your attack, which is right there. You got your attack tension. So let's go, it's in the attack, and that's the attack tension. That's all from the controller. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna sit there and lie to you. It's your hold, it's your decay, it's your sustain, that's your release. That's your release tension. Right? Alright. Excuse me. I didn't do anything else to this page. What did I? Nope, because that still controls rack volume, rack pan, and that's still assigned to a mixer channel from right there. See that? Alright. So the next page is channel properties. Let's navigate, which is the navigate button, to this one. And let's move over to right here. I'm gonna move this to fit in the screen. I'm gonna use the mouse to close the browser on this joint right here just for the hell of it. Let's navigate and close this. Escape. Alright, so we are on our channel properties. So we got level adjustment. Now, I know most people don't even use this right here, but I'm gonna show you why this is important. Because instead of automating your volume knob for the channel, you should be actually automating your levels, the level adjustment knob. So make your automation for this knob right here, the level, the pan. Make your adjustments for that. It won't change your overall volume, but you can still get good volume automation. Alright, since you cannot map the polyphony, this field right here, you can't map this field right here. You click on it, see? You can't map it at all. And I left these open for however you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't click these in the template. But I do have the slide. I got the slide mapped. You know what I mean? Okay. I forgot to put these in there, but I'll put them in there probably tonight or something. I'll probably put them in there tonight. All right, let's go down to your delay section. You got delay feed, pan, pitch, or it's echo, delay, whatever you want to call it, time, and the number of echoes. Once again, these are left for your personal preference. Oh, let's see. Let's go to the next page. It's your arpeggiator. So your arpeggiator goes from, I forgot what that one is. What is that? Oh, it's off. That's turn arpeggiator off. Up, down, up and down. Up, down, bouncy, up, down, sticky. That's what it says up there. And then you got random. Right? Also, you have your arc time, arc gate, arc range, number of repeats, and your chords. Alright, let's go to page 7, dealing with strictly with the mixer. This is all mixer right here. Oh, here's a menu button. And that's that is the channel mixer. That's the mixer's property, so we can still go we can still go left, right, down. See? Still do all that. Boom. Boom. See me? Close that. Alright, let's go to the mixer. I'm not gonna stop recording, so I'm not gonna hit the record button. All right. On each channel, you got mixer channels, right? If you notice, everything is, like I said, it's routed already to effects, right? But if you hit the second button on page 7, it says effect slots, right? So you click effect slots, and it's gonna open in succession every thing you have loaded on that slot. So when I hit it the first time, the EQ will open up. When I hit the second time, the compressor will open up. Boom. EQ, compressor. Right? Let's see. Let's close both of those. All of the controls for the EQ are on the jam. I hope you got a jam. If you don't, you would be using the mouse for your EQ stuff. Because I didn't put the EQ. Yes, I did. I put all the main stuff. I just didn't put the gains. I put the gains on the jam. And this is the mixer master volume. The first knob is your resample channel, which if you know about Ableton Live, that's a whole Ableton Live thing. It's your sampler channel. You know what I'm saying? Alright, sampler channel is there. It's like a separate sampler. What it does is you can mute certain channels, and let's say you got a whole bunch of stuff playing, and you know you just want to mute some stuff out and just catch that one particular sample. You want to resample that, or you want to redo that, or you know what I'm saying, make a new recording. That's what that's for. That's why the Edison is on that channel. I think I got Edison on there. Yep, Edison and all that, so you can reshape and everything. And on the bottom, you notice on the bottom there is a Edison is called new sample, because all this is going to flow through. When you drop right there, you want to go through some shaping, everything, maybe some multi-band, and then your sample, your new sample is going to be right there. You can record your new sample right in there. Oh, let's see. Of course, I just showed you the menu button. This is the rename. This the rename of insert, close. If I go up to channel rack and I hit rename, it's going to rename the pattern. If you're inside of, let's say you're inside of a channel and you open that up, effect slots. If you hit rename, it renames the plugin. You know what I'm saying? So rename renames pretty much everything. know what I'm saying? Whatever window is focused, that's what it's going to rename. I just slide on over to, okay, that's good. I think we're done for the day for that video, right? Because I'm already almost in the 30 minutes. I didn't really want to make them this long. Because all I really wanted to show you was like your main functions. Your main functions. Everything else is starting to go into the VSTs and, you know, different modules and stuff like that. And literally that is for another video. Yeah, so that's pretty much the template. Well, the first 7 pages. All right. Peace, y'all. See y'all in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Definitely hit the notification bell, because when I upload a video, especially people who already bought the template, when I upload the video, the next videos and everything, a lot of them I'm really gonna start showing you, you know what I'm saying, like the shortcuts that you gotta take to do certain things. Just pretty much, you know what I'm saying, how everything functions. In every video I do from this point on, it's gonna be like, you could actually have the manual, which I'm in the process of typing up right now. You can actually have the manual sitting right next to you, you know, so you know for a fact you get it right. But I'm gonna explain how to use everything else. All right. And with that being said, yo, it's Majestic.Kimberlaw, Sounds of Found Productions. All right. Peace. And let's see. Everything controlled by the what you call it. Do it. See you.